How many persons were rotated in? New persons?
Yeah, 1.
Okay.
5.
Where are they?
Two persons are only.
2 persons.
3 are here.
You 3.
Yeah.
Yes, 3 are here. 2 are only.
The rotation took place in the absence.
Oh, okay. No, I'm passing through and I decided to come and speak to you all and to say that the ASU is very critical to our delivery as a ministry. You are the heart of our service to the country, and it is an opportunity for all of us to be here as custodians of the public resources. There are more than 5 million persons in this country, and this ministry is owned by the people, not by us. Not by us. So we cannot forget that the work we do is for the people, it's not for us. The ministry is not owned by us, it's for the people. And if you are in the ministry, you are assigned to ASU, debt management unit, DMU, or aid management, the units you are in are not owned by you. You come here primarily as a staff of the ministry. And so we reserve the right to put you to play other wings on the field. Some of you, you've come and you've been in one unit throughout your stay. Some of you may be afraid of rotation because you don't want to venture into new things. It's normal. Fear. Change brings fear. But sometimes you don't grow until you move. You don't grow until you move. Some of you guys that know the Bible, most of the people that were blessed, they had to move to get blessed. And when they're moving, some of them did not want to move because what you know, and there is something that you might have learned in physics coming up. It's something called inertia. Inertia. Can somebody, some of you guys that have sharp minds, can you tell us what inertia means?
So, inertia is the law of inertia states that unless an effort is being applied, if a force is being applied on an object, it cannot move.
It's not just that. There's 2 ways. You know, matter at rest, except a force is applied, they want to remain at rest. And matter in motion, except stopped, we want to remain in motion. The law of inertia, you know. So it's normal that when you're at a place and that thing about movement comes and you don't want to move, you're only applying the law of inertia. It's normal. Normal. Fear, you don't know what, new terrain, but sometimes you gotta go and venture. And also, one of the reasons that it's necessary that rotation becomes a normal thing. We may not rotate you because you've done anything wrong. Hello? We may not rotate you because you have done anything wrong. So some of you don't take rotation to be an indictment. I repeat, rotation is not an indictment. Maybe you have skills and we feel that we can get the best value from you, from other units. Some of you have degrees. You've learned a whole lot. And let me say this. When people are looking up, you don't have to. Yeah, you came here, you employ at the Ministry of Finance, but in your professional life, do you have to remain here throughout your life? No. You may deserve to go somewhere and become something, and even become a minister. Huh? You have the basic competence. Some of you have masters, some of you have doctorate degree. Before I enter here, I was interacting with someone with a doctorate degree in your office. Huh? Some of you don't have doctorate degree. Somebody here, people have doctorate degrees here. Huh? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, when people look at your CV, there are some people's CV that are deep, and there are some people's CVs that are shallow. What do I say? When you're in a system, how many years have you worked in the place? 10 years, 15 years. Where? ASU. 15 years, ASU. It looks good to you, but sometimes in some areas it will limit your growth. You don't look that diversified. You enter the Ministry of Finance, when the ASU you know about. So the rotation thing we started is to give people the opportunity to have diversified CVs. That even if you say Ministry of Finance, you can get more bullets. Ministry of Finance, yes, year 1 to year this, you know, maybe debt management unit, I was this, that, ASU. Any potential employer looking at that person has diversified experience. You get it? Your growth potential is better. So, the first thing is rotation in this ministry will get routine. That a message I want to put out there. Rotation will get routine. Rotation is not an indictment. Sometimes we want to get the best out of our team, we rotate you people. And we'll consider this critical. It's not only here we started. Other places that are experiencing rotation, it's not going to end. It's not going to end. The ministry will be on the move. And you all be on the move. You move. And you learn and you will grow in your movement. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to say is that we need to maintain the integrity of this ministry. We need to maintain the integrity of this ministry. We are public servants. We serve the people. I cannot be everywhere. You are the ones we depend on. But you are the ambassador. You can be a good ambassador for the ministry or a bad ambassador for the ministry. We will get feedback from ministers, controllers, and others. Those that you interact with know that they can talk. Let me tell you this. Those that you interact with, you should know that they can talk. Put your best form forward. Do your work. Do your work. We pay you to do your work. Do not demand pay to do your work. Do not do that. Do not do that. I have said before, and I mean it, we want a system where documents will move without being pushed. I said it before, and I mean it. We were here before, and we started effective. If it was done before, it can be done again. That's why when we came, one of the first things we tried to tackle was making sure that people were paid on time. And I assembled some people. Some of them were here before when we were paying on time. I asked them, weren't you the ones that were making us to pay on time? Yes. Have you changed? No. Okay, so go and do what you used to do before. Yeah. And we started to just do it. Part of it is just the will. The most efficient system is a system where people, nobody says people shouldn't have expediter, but if some entity puts in a request, you are not the only one in our Ministry of Finance team. The budget folks are there, others are there, goes to, they put in a request for allotment and what have you. Their documents should just move within our system. Anyone from those ministries or agencies pushing anything, expediting anything. We need to reach that point where the documents move themselves. The budget folks are done with their thing, send it to fiscal affairs without anyone asking them to do it. Because they need to move. It's the assembly line. Go and see how cars are produced from this point to this point to this point to this point. You do your part, you send it. Other person does their part. If there's an issue, we're not saying that you should pass documents here that have problems. You are the ones to raise the issue. You are a checkpoint. And if we say documents should move, we are not saying that documents that have problems should move. You are the ones to stop it. Or stop it transparently. You raise the issue within a period and let your bosses get to know. So when we say we want things to move faster, yes, move things faster, but we don't want you to sleep behind the wheels. Your binoculars should go up. Check those transactions. You have issues, raise those issues. We want you to raise the issue professionally. Do your queries. So you guys have a queries desk. Send it forth. Yeah. I'm told now that people have been time budgeted, right? How many days?
72 hours.
72 hours. Documents should not stay with you. We'll cut that time down later because that's even too long. But we're starting with that because from where you're coming from, 72 hours is revolutionary, but we have to cut it down later, So you need to process things. If you have an issue, you raise it. But we need to proceed quickly. I'm getting positive feedback about the turnaround period. Yes, let's improve the turnaround period in the ministry. The only thing that should stop us from paying on time is maybe if we have fiscal challenges. We have the money hasn't hit the CBR. Then on that one, we call it mandatory delay. Mandatory delay. That's at the Comptroller General level. Sometimes we stop, we tell the budget folks, reduce the pace of allotment. There are ways professionally we can do it. They wouldn't even know. But once it's in the system and you haven't been given that red flag to, for you have no red flag. Do your thing. If we're going to put brakes on anything, it will not be at your level. You can go to CAG and then let him have all those things, but you have done your job. You've done your job. So I've come to tell you, do your job. Anyone that is doing his or her job has nothing to fear with me. Right. Nothing to fear with me. We want to be fair. You people are doing extra work. We'll try to see how we incentivize for extra work. People putting extra time. When you work at the Ministry of Finance, by and large, you don't live for life. You live for the government, you live for the ministry. We have to accommodate that. So we did some things before, we prepare to do those things again. There are a lot of ways to motivate employees. Some of it is not just through pay. We try as much as possible, but be fair to yourself. Don't get on the wrong side of things. So I came to talk to you now as a minister, as a friend. As a friend. Some of you've been here, when I was here before, some I knew. Do your best. Do your best. We will institute, and that's what we promise in our charter. that there are going to be boxes, suggestions and complaint boxes. If you go and check the administrative charter, it's there. There's going to be hotline. The performance contract we signed with the government, with the president, those are things that ministers are promising. We haven't instituted yet. We went through the procurement process to put all those things in motion. They will have it. Where anyone, you put them on the wall, yeah, you put them on the wall, but they'll put you on the wall too. They'll complain. They'll have ways to report. There will be whistleblower operations here. So do your best. As you do your best, I promise we'll do our best. So do not fear the rotation that has started. It should be more routine. Some of you who want to try you in new responsibility, you do well, we'll give you better stuff. So there'll be movements. Some people, when they enter here, you know the department they wear. You know? Now they're on this side. They know themselves. They didn't enter the building here, right? They're moving, they get a lot of experience now. They can write about the ministry from 2 different angles, right? They get experience. So that's it. I want to say thanks to the new yes, how you call it? DCAG. DCAG. Wow. Well, you know, people don't have to know all the things to do their best. You don't have to be the smartest person to achieve. Just do your best. And we'll be getting data about people that are working hard, and we'll try to do our best. So, work, don't be afraid. There will be movements. These movements are not to kill people. Huh? They are not to kill people. So, thank you for all you've been doing for the ministry and for the government. We are the Ministry of Finance.
Right.
Some of you may remember one of my slogans before, but people have forgotten that.
Chapter water.
No. Yeah, part of it was I say that we are the ones here at the ministry that take care of the country's bananas. So we cannot be monkeys. Huh? Yeah. No, monkeys eat bananas.
Yeah.
The country's bananas are the things that they've entrusted us with. The resources of this country, they say, oh, we are the ones to manage it. The people in River says, Sino, Lofa, Nimba, they can be here. This ministry is for them, it's not for us. You know, it's for all of us. They say, you know what? Few people are going to manage our money.
Yeah.
Good. So when I say, and the money is the banana. So that's why we cannot be monkeys. The monkeys eat bananas.
You know, bananas.
You know, separate your pay from the people's money. The money is owned by those people. Let's do our work. And sometimes public service, less appreciation. But that's the thing you chose to do. Sometimes you do your work, somebody goes out there and just calls you all kinds of names. But that's the job you chose to do. And nobody will believe that you can be broke. Yeah. In your churches, your mosques, I know they want you to be the biggest donor. You know, in the community, people will come to you. Do what you can do. The family, the friends, you have finance ministry. There's a perception that